Guys, the last video you saw, we were learning to sit in here with a short lead. Today, we're going to extend that lead. We're going to get a little longer lead. I'm going to start giving him a little more freedom, but I'm also going to actually start tightening him up. It started to get a little bit more direct with our commands and always demanding the most out of that command. This is an electrical fence post stake. I use it as a healing stick. I like it a lot better. We're not going to hit him. This is the first time he's ever seen one, so he's like, what in the world is that thing for? All we're going to do is just have little light taps. No. Here, sit. No, sit. And all I'm going to do is when I say sit, I'm going to reinforce that with a little tap on his rear end. Also, today, sit. No. I'm not going to turn my e-collar on, but I am going to start associating. He's going to start learning what that feels like on him. We're going to put his sport dog collar on, sit. And all he's going to do is wear it. Now, something else I've noticed about Tank is he's got what I call a lazy sit. He wants to sit to one side. I literally hate dogs that have a lazy sit. I will straighten that up in the next several days worth of training. Actually, it takes a long while to do that. Don't try to attack it all at once. Most of the time they straighten up on their own, but I'm just going to make doggone sure that he sits the way I want him to. I like a dog that sits up straight. Here, sit. If he sits sideways on his whichever way he's leaning, I'm going to kind of tap on those toes a little bit and then straighten him up. And he'll eventually get the picture. In other words, if he's leaning that way, sit. Then he's going to stand up. He's going to situate himself straighter and try to keep those feet underneath him. After a little while, they start sitting straight and won't be so lazy. We've got our collar on. Now it's time. We're going to go ahead and put our longer lead on. I'm going to start giving him more freedom. And as I said, I will not sit. I will not turn that collar on until he's ready for collar conditioning. We're still a couple of days or a couple of weeks away from that. Shorten up my lead so that I can handle it. Sit. No, sit. Now, all this stuff is brand new to him, so you can't get onto a dog for wanting to jump around at your lead and all that. Always keep his training upbeat, let him know, no, that's it. They eventually learn all this stuff. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to walk around. We're going to keep him tight. Make sure we're going to give him a little bit more room to make his mistakes. Reinforce that just by the lead itself. We're going to tighten up on our sits, our actual here. We're going to pull him in, but I'm going to start also teaching him the word heel, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that in the next video. Here. Good dog. Good. Good dog. No, here. Here. Good dog. Here. Good. Here. Sit. Good. You see the way I just tapped that on his back end? That's going to start reinforcing that word sit. Here. Didn't hit him hard, just tapped him. Sit. Sit. Good. It's just a tap. It's kind of a, I guess what it really does is it locks in exactly what the word sit means. I'm going to put that butt down. And trust me, when you start collar conditioning and you reinforce the word sit with an e-collar, you'll want him knowing exactly what's going on. It's going to make all those transitions to one step to another so much easier. Here. Good dog. Good dog. Here. No, here. 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 Good. Here. Good. No, here. 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 Sit. Sit. Good. Good dog. All right, come on. You know, everything's got to be positive. Here. Sit. Good. Everything has to be positive, and you'll get used to it. I've done this so many times that I don't even think about it anymore. You'll see me later in the video. A lot of times I'll reach back here with my right foot and I'll tap a dog to sit. And I'll do that occasionally, but you got to be careful. You don't want your dog thinking that, you know, you're kicking him or something like that. You don't want a flinch crazy dog whatsoever. Now he knows what sits means. I'm going to start making him sit on a remote sit. We're going to start getting a little bit further away from him. And I'm going to reinforce now with a longer lead what that word sit means. Sit. 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 There goes that lazy sit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to step on that toe. Sit. Good. Sit. Good dog. Sit. No. Sit. 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 He's holding back away from me now. He's listening to what I'm saying. And I'm not going to pull him hard. I'm going to make him think about exactly what he's doing before I start pulling. And I will pull on him harder. This is just one of the little things I like to do to really reinforce what that word sit means. Sit. Good. Sit. Good dog. Now I'm going to release him. This will be the first time he's actually come to me on the word here. 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 Good. Good dog. Here. Heel. Sit. Immediately step up to your dog with the word heel and sit. And when he makes that turn, a dog is going to associate that turn with the word heel and line it up. I promise you, this is the easiest way to teach it. Let's do it one more time. Sit. Sit. Good dog. He fixed that lazy sit for me. I hate that. Sit. Good. Good dog. Good dog. Always give your dog good praises. Good. Here. Here. Good dog. Here. Heel. Sit. All right. You see how I did that? I stepped into him, made him heel and sit. This right here makes those steps so much easier. Good dog. You're doing good. Yes, you are. Everything is positive. I'm going to keep this up probably another 10, 15 minutes, get him really used to that sitting, then a tug here, and he's going to learn what that is. I'm going to eventually stretch it out more and more and more until I know for a fact that I've got full control of him before I drop this lead, and then we'll work on here. If he doesn't come, then I'm going to, of course, give him a little tug and keep it up until he's going on. Next video, I'm going to probably start with the placemat and showing y'all exactly what that's about. A great training tool right there. Sit. Sit. No. Sit. Little tap on the butt. Sit. 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 Good. Sit. 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 Good dog. Here. Here. Heel. Sit. Step up to him. Turn him. He'll line up perfect. Good dog. Let's heel a little bit. Here. Here. Come on. Here. Here. No, here. Here. But you done got all crazy now, huh? That's a dog for you. Don't ever worry about stuff. It all cleans up after a while. Here. 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 Good. Come on. Here. 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 Come on. Here. 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 Sit. Good. You're a little bit lazy. We've been at this. We trained once this morning. Sit. We trained once this morning. You know, this is just kind of a little bit of education on dogs. He's a young pup. He's kind of crazy. Sometimes he'll show a whole lot of energy, and sometimes he's kind of docile like this. But his desire to retrieve is extremely, extremely strong. We don't ever want to ruin that. But with his difference in attitudes, what that's telling me is, you know, he's done training. You can't force a dog to learn Well, you can, but it's not good. It'll take away a lot of his desire, drive, and attitude toward working. He's acting kind of lazy. We're just going to, you know, kind of end everything on a good note. I'm going to throw a couple of short fun bumpers, just stuff to keep him hyped up and stuff, and have a little bit of fun before we go back in the kennel. When you see a dog acting like that, don't push him too much, because, you know, it's just, he's having a bad day at school, more or less. So we're just going to keep everything upbeat and just make sure he knows everything is good, everything's fun, and just make your steps every single day a little bit more and more. Here.